frozen.
Welcome to the stream. Even though
Like an emo since the bleed out time was increased, deciding when to res a teammate or to keep fighting can be a tough choice. Try this to get the best of both worlds. First, get your brother from another mother and protect them with a 1-by-1. Inside, place down a campfire. Once you've finished slaying the other combatants, return to get them off their hands and knees. This is an old one, but it works constantly once again. When opening a chest, the weapon almost always drops on the right-hand side. If you're ever in a stalemate with a foe, remember that. You can even position yourself on the left of the chest to instantly pick up the ammo, and then face right and grab the gun. Very useful for the initial drop madness. In fact, if you're ever in one of those standoff scenarios, remember, your pickaxe is a freaking beast and can kill someone in 5 swipes. In squads, this is damn funny too. The ability to carry additional items has returned. If you've ever been in a scenario where you want to bring a friend a weapon but you don't have the space, or you need extra heals whilst avoiding the storm, try this. Grab the said item, look up, and right away keep spamming the item button and juggle the extra item all the way to your friend. How many times did I say item there? Another tip which never gets old and remains my favourite thing to do in Fortnite, the fake-free stuff. After building a platform, place your favourite gear on top of it to attract enemies. Underneath, be sure to place a wall and trap. Now edit the floor and confirm the edit, but make sure your head is slightly protruding. This will prevent the structure from building. The thing is, it looks permanent from everyone else's perspective, and this happens so often. I've been doing this for about a year now, but people are becoming more savvy to it, so mix it up. Use areas where there has been a build fight, and think about leaving an edited wall to resemble those used by others. People will let their guard down and bring their loot straight to your feet. If you're a controller gamer, be sure to check the new updates added last month. We now have the ability to make our build speeds quicker, allowing us to have low sensitivity in fights for additional accuracy and crazy build speeds in vertical battles. The update also introduces custom configurations. I'm going to make a video about all the best ways to approach it, but one I recommend right now is changing the edit button to one of the D-pad buttons. This will cut out the waiting time needed to edit and allows for instant tile modification. Check out Zach DG and how quickly he edits this course. Don't tell him he's good, by the way, he'll get a big head. If you hate Zach as much as I do, put Zach sucks in the comments. And like always, I'm ending with a cop-out, but it's so important. Check out the patch notes. Buffs and nerfs are implemented so often, you're doing yourself a disservice not looking. But it happens to us all. I forget all the time. Like, recently I didn't realise that the glider redeploy had been taken out. That was a fun way to die. So there we have it, 35 quick ways to stay ahead of your foes in Season 6 and Season 7. If you're still here, thank you so much for sticking around to the end. It does mean the world to me that someone watches more than the first 3 minutes. And alas, I will use this extra time to show you some of my support.
gosh.
I'm Aniel Carrasquillo. If you want to support me, that would be really fantastic. But no pressure. Anyway, I'm Aniel Carrasquillo.
You're going to try to get the new shotgun. It's still legendary. I'm an idiot. Hey, garbage. Deadpool. This guy's... Fuck. I hate this guy. What? Oh, what? And they didn't even shoot my deagle. Oh, come on. Oh, wow. We're trying to get the pump shotgun. Not gonna finish.
I know a few celebrities I want to meet, a few of my favourite musicians perhaps. I've got a mental list, but one person who is definitely not on there is the devil. Whether or not you believe the devil, there are many people throughout history that not only believed in him, they claim to have actually met him and have sometimes done dark deals that have become stuff of legend. Here are 10 of the most famous that I found. My name is Danny Burke, and this is the top 10 scary real-life devil encounters. Starting off at number 10 now, we have the Illusionist. This is said to be a true story from Juarez in Mexico of when the devil appeared to a man there. It happened in 1942 and was later told by his son before spreading around the world. On a summer's day, the man
Andy,
down to see the
vente, vente, mami. Vente, mami. No hay nadie.
very interesting that year, but they met two girls and went off to hear some live music. Suddenly, they were stopped by a short man in a dinner jacket. He claimed that he was the greatest illusionist in the world, and the circus turned him down because his act was so terrifying. The owner had accused him of being the devil. This got the man and his brother's attention. The stranger said they could see the amazing trick at his home. They followed the stranger back and sat on a sofa in his trailer. The stranger extended his arm and began running his left hand over his gloved right hand, all while chanting a strange tongue. He asked if they were ready. They said yes. He pulled off the glove and everyone screamed. To their horror, the hand was now a skeleton hand, still wiggling its fingers. The man's brother got up to take a closer look. The stranger grabbed the top of his head with his bony hand and said he was now really going to show him something. At this point, they all ran and screamed. The man stopped and looked back. The stranger was standing on top of the steps and laughing at them. On the ground was a wooden plank with long nails pointing up. The stranger jumped off the step and landed right onto a nail. Blood poured out of his boot, but he continued to laugh. The man just stared at him, transfixed. His brother grabbed him and they both ran away. They knew it was the devil. They felt it was the devil, and they say it was a day they could never forget. Next up at number 9 now, we have Robert Johnson. He's one of the most legendary blues musicians of all time. His music went on to influence other musicians for generations. Aside from his music, folks may tell you another story about Robert Johnson, that he met the devil. They say that one day, Robert was walking down the highway on a cool October night when he came to a crossroads. A tall man was sitting there on a log by the side of the road. He said that he knew Robert and asked him if he wanted to play the guitar like nobody had ever played it before, to be the king of the Delta blues. He said yes, he wanted that. The devil warned him though that although his music will enchant the crowd, his soul will now belong to him. This is not just any crossroads, the devil said. I put this X here for a reason. I've been waiting on you. Then the devil possessed him. Robert's eyes rolled upwards in their sockets. The moon pierced his eyes. Then he looked at the man straight in the eyes and said, "Step back, devil man. I'm going to... I am..." That story. Robert Johnson was an incredible blues musician. I was actually listening to him as I wrote this script, and he also died under mysterious circumstances involving some sort of poison when he was 27 years old. Historians are still trying to fully understand. Moving on to number 8 now, we have St. Dunstan. He was a 10th century hermit who lived in Glastonbury in England. One day, a mysterious stranger approached him and asked that St. Dunstan use his skill in smithing to make a chalice for him, a sort of holy cup, if you like. Dunstan agreed and set to work. As he worked away, though, he saw the stranger change form from man to woman, from woman into a child, flowing from one to the next. Dunstan realized that this was the devil, but he tried to act as if he hadn't noticed. Then, when the chance presented itself, he grabbed a pair of red-hot tongs from the fire and pierced them into the stranger's nostrils, causing the devil to cry out in pain and flee. A while later, the devil returned, this time as a vagrant street performer playing Dunstan grabbed him by the leg this time and began shooing him. Then he nailed a horseshoe to his cloven foot. The devil screamed in agony and agreed to be released on the condition that he never approach a house with a horseshoe hanging over the doorway ever again. This gave birth to the legend that horseshoes are lucky and even keep the devil at bay. Moving on to number 7 now, we have the devil's violinist. That's the name given to Niccolo Paganini. Some even say he was the greatest violin player who ever lived. He was a child prodigy in Genoa, Italy, who struggled to find a teacher that he couldn't surpass immediately. By the age of within a year, he had a breakdown and succumbed to alcoholism. He didn't reappear in the public eye until the age of 22. But this time, he was somehow better than ever. They say he was able to play 3 octaves across 4 strings with a handstand. You don't actually have to know what that means, but it still seems nearly impossible, even by today's standards. He was a striking sight in his performances. Very tall, white skin with hollow cheeks, very long fingers, pale skin, and flaming eyes with thin lips that held a sardonic smile. To top it all off, he wore all black for his performances. Soon, rumors began to circulate that his violin was the devil's instrument. But Paganini had actually made a deal with the devil. Some say they saw the devil help Paganini play. Others say that they once saw lightning bolts hit the end of his bow during a performance. When he died, he turned down his last rites to the priest. The official account is that he did this because he thought he wasn't going to die. But others say it was because he feared the blessing of a priest. Coming in at number 6 now, we have The Richest. This is the story of Jonathan Moulton. He was an American general who helped the US win the Revolutionary War. He's also known for trying to trick the devil, apparently. The story seems very rich. Moulton wanted more. One night, sitting in front of his fireplace, Moulton said out loud that he'd sell his own soul to the devil to be the richest man in the province. Not wanting to miss out on the offer of a soul, the devil appeared right there and said that he would make the deal and fill Moulton's boots with gold every single month for a while. Soon, he wanted more. He cut the bottom of his boots off and put them on eventually noticed the shoes never filled. Coins were just tumbling down. Practically spinning. All the gold never given Moulton, he burned down the house and kept his soul in hell for eternity. Legend says that years after his death, Moulton's grave was opened, and instead of a skeleton, they found a coffin filled with gold. Next up at number 5 now, we have Saint Pio. Talked about Saint Duncan earlier, but he wasn't the only saint on this list who claims to have had a run-in with the devil. Pio was also known for his frequent and often violent battles with the devil. On one occasion, a local friar found him lying bloodied and bruised in his room. When Pio came around, he said that he had been attacked by either Satan or one of his demons, which had left him with 3 broken ribs. On one night in 1906, Pio heard footsteps coming from the next room, which he thought was his friend, Friar Anastasio. He went to the window and tried to call out to invite him in for a chat. He found that his voice had gone though. Out of nowhere, he just couldn't speak. Then he noticed a large black hound sitting menacingly on a nearby window ledge. In his account of what happened next, Pio said, "I saw the big dog enter through the window and there was smoke coming from its mouth. I fell on the bed and I heard a voice from the dog that said, 'Him it is him.' While I was still on the bed, the animal jumped up to the ledge of the window, then to the roof and disappeared." His colleagues believed that the devil was targeting him because of all the exorcisms that Pio had performed over the years. They said that on many occasions, before leaving the body of a possessed man, they would ask Pio, "You give us more trouble than Saint Michael. Do not, we will not bother you." Next up at number 4 now, we have Johann Georg Faust. At 15 Faustus tells the story of Johannes Faustus, who allegedly met the devil. According to the book, he was a German scholar who, quote, "loved what ought not to be loved." It says that he craved nothing more than forbidden knowledge. One day, Johannes traveled to a crossroads in a forest and summoned an unholy ritual. Soon, lightning came crashing down, and the entire forest was destroyed. Demons emerged in 3 forms. First, a dragon, then as a man made of fire, and then as an old monk. After hours of conversation, Faust agreed to trade his soul so that his every question would be answered for 24 years. He told himself that it would be fine because, in his words, the devil might not be so black as they used to paint him, nor hell so hot as the people say. Well, the story ends by saying that he was people were right. It claims that when Johannes died, his soul went straight to hell, where he spent an eternity of torture, wishing for death, but finding that even death had forsaken him. Number 3 now, we have the signed pact. Father Urbain Grandier was a French Catholic priest who, in 1632, was accused by a local group of nuns that he had bewitched them and sent demons to commit evil and impudent acts with them. Investigations into Urbain reached a new level with the discovery of what people claimed was a physical contract written on paper between Urbain and the devil. The contract was said to be even signed by Urbain, the devil, and a number of different demons. It read, "We, the influential Lucifer, the young Satan, Beelzebub, Leviathan, Elimi, and Astaroth, together with the others, have today accepted the covenant pact of Urbain Grandier, who is ours. And him do we promise the love of women, the flower of virgins, the respect of monarchs, honors, lusts, and powers." That's where it ended. Well, what do you guys think about all of that? The local court found him guilty and sent him to burn at the stake. Moving on now to number 2, we have Saint Gemma Galgan. In her diaries, she wrote that she believed the devil himself was waging a personal war against her. In one famous passage, she wrote, "The demon came before me as a giant of great height.
I'll take your hair,
and said
Snow.
to me, 'For thee there is no more hope of salvation. Thou art in my hand.' I replied that God is merciful, and therefore rage, he said, 'Cursed be you,' and then he disappeared. I then went into my room to rest, and there I found him. He began to strike me with a knotted rope and wanted me to listen to him while he suggested wisdom. I said no, and he struck me even harder, knocking my head violently against the ground. And it came to my mind to invoke Jesus. Father, through the most precious blood of Jesus, free me. I then don't quite know what happened next. A contemptible beast dragged me. That it pains me still. I became senseless and remained lying there until I very intense. From the look of her diary, it wasn't her first encounter, and it certainly wasn't her last. And finally, number 1 now, we have Pope Sylvester II. If you had to